Hollywood dropping out from the Kennedy Center after leadership change, and now a church in Alexandria cancels its contract. We've got the Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley, a pastor at Alfred Street Baptist Church, with more
Pastor.
as to why you all have decided to part ways with the Kennedy Center. Tell us more, Pastor.
You're on mute.
It's our event for 5 years there, and
Hi,
we're
Pastor.
looking forward to coming. Hey, how are you?
Good.
We got you.
Now we got you.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, it was a difficult decision. We've hosted our Christmas event at the Kennedy Center for 5 years. It's a huge honor as a Baptist church, as a Black Baptist church, to be able to be in that venue. But with the new direction of the leadership of the board and their aversion to inclusion of our artistic expression, we just didn't feel that it was aligned with our principles and our practices as a church family. And it was a difficult, prayerful decision, but we believe we'll find another venue where we can continue to host it in our tradition.
Let me ask you, if you were able to have a conversation with the new management and they convinced you that, nothing would change, would you stay, or is it that this new management is there and it's time for you to just go ahead and go?
No, I think there are moments when you have to stand on your principles and your values. And it's, we fundamentally oppose some of the direction that our nation is moving in. And there have to be voices that stand up and say that and show it, even when it's a sacrifice, even when there's a financial commitment. So at this point, we feel it was the best decision for our church. And we would stay with that because it's not just about our church. It's about us using the position we have to open the door for others as well. And if that was not going to change, then we didn't feel it was aligned with who we are as a church family.
Is there exactly something or that was a catalyst, or was this because the president joined the board of the Kennedy Center, or what exactly, how did this process play out?
Well, I mean, that was definitely part of it. It wasn't just about one individual, but, the word of some of the events that are going to be canceled at the Kennedy Center, not because they volunteered to leave, but because they were seen as inclusive or queer affirming or some other terms that were used. And we just think that it is our position to advocate for all artistic expression and for all of creation and for all people, regardless of how they're identified or labeled. And it just didn't seem a good fit for us anymore. We didn't want the name Alfred Street attached to anything that was exclusionary to any of people of faith or of God's creation.
Okay.
And as far I know Alfred Street from many, how many parishioners do you have, Pastor?
Well, we're a little over 12,000 right now, so we try to be a good steward of all of them one-on-one, but we're blessed to have about 12,000 members.
Have you been in talks with any other venues to potentially accommodate your big Christmas event?
Well, we've hosted other venues for our Easter events, for some of our other celebrations. So we know that there are others. Right now, we're still trying to see which ones are available for the dates we want and can really house it. It's a 300-person production of our music and worship arts. And so there are a lot of factors and pieces in consideration, but we're definitely going to stay in the DMV, and hopefully we'll have a venue selected shortly.
Okay. Got you. Hey, I know a venue in Bowie that I can get you in real easily. Really easily. Do you know of Do you know of any other churches following your lead?
Well, I don't know if any other churches are actually at the Kennedy Center, so that's a tough one. We were very blessed and fortunate to be one of the few churches that actually host an event at the Kennedy Center, but we do hope that others who are like-minded will follow suit and make their stance and use their voice and their platform to open up the doors for all of God's people.
We've seen a lot of people already drop out from the Kennedy Center who do not agree, as you say.
And I was there, ironically. I hosted an event there Friday, and the feeling in the room was, this is our last time.
Really?
Yeah. Ron Moten actually said it on stage, like, we better enjoy it tonight because this is probably the last time we will be in the Kennedy Center.
It's a shame. All right. Well, Pastor, we appreciate coming on the DMV Zone with the latest, and of course, when you find a venue,
I'll see you Sunday.
Keep us posted.